Sources in Jigawa State further disclosed that he was nominated by Governor Abubakar to serve and protect his business interest within and outside Nigeria. It was reliably scooped that the reason behind this arrangement was to have Magashi posted to Morocco, where the Jigawa State governor has a firm through which he imports fertilizers into Nigeria for sale to government at exorbitant prices. In the event that he scales through, Governor Abubakar intends to manipulate the presidency for Magashi to be posted to Morocco. Casablanca is the latest business frontier for the government, from where he imports fertilizers and sells to the Nigerian government, amongst others, one of the sources said. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, this should come as no surprise to anyone. This is something that we have always known, but the facts of it are starting to trickle into the public space. Guys, I bring you this. Niger Republic citizen nominated as non-career ambassador by Malam Buhari after claiming to be from Jigawa State. So of course, the Fulanis, they've always considered that the Nigerian space and the entirety of the West African sub-region belongs to them. And really, it doesn't really matter whether it's from Niger Republic or Chad or whatever, so long as it's a Fulani man, then of course is eligible for a Nigerian position according to Malam Buhari. So again, the headline, Niger Republic citizen nominated as non-career ambassador by Malam Buhari after claiming to be from Jigawa State. So now let's not get into the details of it. Malam Ali Mohammed Magashi, one of the recently appointed non-career ambassadors by President Muhammadu Buhari, has been discovered to be originally from Niger Republic and not Jigawa State as claimed. Magashi's immediate younger brother from the same parents, Amadua Haruna, aka Dennis, is a lawmaker and a member of the Convention Democrate et Social, one of the parties backing the incumbent president of Niger Republic, Issa Fua Mohamadu. His late father, Harutella, is said to have arrived in Nigeria as a refugee in 1972 as a result of drought and subsequent famine that swept across the West African Sahel region at the time. He settled at a village in Jigawa State on the outskirts of Babura, a border town between Nigeria and Niger Republic, where Governor Abubakar was born. It was there that the Jigawa governor met Magashi and formed a friendship that will last till this day. As a child in Nigeria, the ambassador nominee was known as Ibrahim Haruna, but got admission into Government Technical College, Wudil, Kano State, as Ali Mohammed Magashi in 1977. He has kept that name till date. Recall that President Buhari had on July 1st, 2020, in a letter sent to the Senate, asked for the confirmation of the appointment of 41 non-career ambassadors designate, including Magashi. The Senate, however, confirmed 39 of them and stood down the confirmation of nominees from Niger and Yobe states to resolve what the committee described as a mix-up. Despite being from Niger Republic, Magashi sailed through the screening exercise and is set to assume duties as an ambassador for Nigeria. To achieve this, he cleverly refused providing information about his parents and the primary school he attended during the Senate screening. Sources in Jigawa State further disclosed that he was nominated by Governor Abubakar to serve and protect his business interest within and outside Nigeria. It was reliably scooped that the reason behind this arrangement was to have Magashi posted to Morocco, where the Jigawa State governor has a firm through which he imports fertilizers into Nigeria for sale to government at exorbitant prices. In the event that he scales through, Governor Abubakar intends to manipulate the presidency for Magashi to be posted to Morocco. Casablanca is the latest business frontier for the government, from where he imports fertilizers and sells to the Nigerian government, amongst others, one of the sources said. Calls across to Magashi for reactions to the findings were not responded to as of the time of this report. So, as I said, this comes as no surprise to anyone, of course, because the biggest problem that the Nigerian state, you talk about corruption all the time, but the biggest problem that the Nigerian state has is really these Fulani people. And why these Fulani people are a problem to Nigeria is because they don't really consider Nigeria as anything other than an opportunity to loot and pillage. So the Nigerian experiment is nothing more or less to the Fulanis than just an opportunity to loot and pillage, because the Fulanis are quite insular in their being and they're quite singular in their person. So if you are a Fulani man, you are a Fulani man. It doesn't matter whether you fall within the Nigerian cusp, within Niger Republic, Chad, or wherever, or Senegal, wherever. If you're a Fulani man, you're a Fulani man, and the Fulani people consider themselves a nation to themselves. So if a Fulani man then has that opportunity to take over the resources of any part of Africa, he will just take it over and have his people come in and milk it till they completely run it dry. This is really what their mindset is, and that mindset, of course, is now what has led to this person from Niger Republic being brought in from his own country, from Niger Republic, into the Nigerian space to be nominated by the Fulani president of Nigeria, Malam Buhari, as an ambassador for the Nigerian space. So this Fulani person from a foreign country will be representing the Igbo people, the Yoruba people, and the Tiv people, people who he has no allegiance to, and he has no link to, and he has no alliance to. So he'll be acting on their behalf, on the books, that is. But then, of course, what is there to do is to act in the greater interest of the Fulani people. And his Fulani cousin, Abubakar, the governor of Jigawa State, another foreigner, being a governor within the Nigerian space, because of course that Abubakar will be a foreigner too, by my reckoning. So he's now brought him in from his country, Niger Republic, into the Nigerian space, and is then handed him over to his own Fulani brother, Malam Buhari, to be made an ambassador over the Nigerian space, which includes the Yorubas and the Igbos, to then act on your behalf. But then, of course, it's not really acting on your behalf. It's acting on the behalf of his first immediate brotherhoods, which is Malam Buhari and this Abubakar fella, that is the governor of Jigawa State, and then, of course, the greater Fulani interest. So this is something that we have always known, and it has been brought to the fore again. We don't need to be told this too many more times for it to click into our brains. We're a colonized people according to the Fulanis, and we will continue to be a colonized people until we do something about it. But then what do we do about it is really the million-dollar question. So come give your million-dollar answers to this question in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Click on the bell button that notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all three, then come tell me now in the comment section what you're making of foreigners now being nominated as ambassadors within the Nigerian space. The criteria, of course, within the Malam Buhari regime are two things. You have to be Fulani and you have to be of his religion. And if you are those two things, then it doesn't matter what your qualifications are or your competence. then you just get the job. So the Fulanization agenda is now what you're seeing fleshed out in front of you. Come tell me what your take is. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.